Hello and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager series. I'm going to quickly go through all of the stuff that's happened in between races. To summarize off the top really quick because I didn't show any of it on video, I did have a research complete on front wing development. Now given that there's only 7 days until the next ATR period, I decided to do no upgrades, no scouting was finished, etc, etc. We just moved on to the next race. So with all that said, the last episode was in Kota. If you haven't already watched it, and I can see it looks like I put a mouse right in the middle of the thumbnail, that's awesome. But yeah, if you haven't seen it already, I recommend you go do that now, because everything up to this point will now be a little touch of spoilers. So with that said, let's go very, very quickly through all of my little data points. So looking at the standings before Kota and after, you can see they didn't really change. The only thing that really changed ever so slightly was Perez is starting to pull away from Leclerc for the lead of the championship, and Verstappen is just trying to catch up, basically, kind of thing. Verstappen got the win. It would have been dominantly if not for a late safety car. Yeah, Verstappen was 100% the fastest throughout the entire weekend. Looking at my power rankings now, here is the before, and now looking at after, I believe there was really only a couple moves. Yep, Lance Stroll basically climbed himself up past Pourchaire, and I think Verstappen got past Bottas. Let me just double check that. Yep, and Verstappen moved himself in front of Bottas. Now technically within my power rankings, I still actually have Leclerc as the best driver of the season. It's right now just looking like he might be the best driver, just not in the best car, as Red Bull have clearly had the best car for most of the year, given on this next performance table. Now this is the one before Kota, and if you look at it after, you'll see there isn't really much of a change. The only real changes is you'll see at the bottom here with McLaren and Aston Martin, they raised their performance a little bit, so Williams is just really dropping away while everyone, well, some teams at least, are still developing their car. Meanwhile, Williams, we're nowhere near. We're full research on next year, not looking at this year at all. But that's kind of to be expected. Oh, that's my Twitter. I did not mean to put that in there. That's a little something I was working on to try and put in this little overlay that's under here. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, please do. And with all of that said, let's now get into the practice session. As per usual, I've put Pourchaire into an FP1 in the place of Latifi. There's just no point in me trying to develop Latifi anymore at this point. So I've already got their base setups put into place. I'm gonna start them on the hard set of tires because at least my little bit of research suggests that we are not going to be using 2 sets of hard tires by any means. It's the slowest possible thing you can do. So we will use up our hards in practice and potentially try and save an extra set of mediums. I don't think that is the best strategy right now, but I think it will be good to have just in case. So with all that said, let's go into practice 1. Okay, so wrapping off FP1, we got a whole lot of penalties. Right now, none for us. Yeah, we're P19 and P20. Literally only a difference of 0.02 of a second between Albon and Pourchaire. That's awesome to see. And as far as I know, I won't put it in the next screen because I want to go over the data first. I believe both drivers are actually at 100% confidence already. So with all of that said, I will probably skip over next to the end of practice 2. Okay. So at the end of FP2, there was a couple incidents I didn't record. We actually seen for the first time a red flag within a practice session. But both Verstappen crashed, that didn't cause the red flag, he was able to keep going. And then Tsunoda caused a red flag, basically both of them crashing on turn 12. And yeah, you see once again we're down in P19, P20. Only about 2/10 difference between Albon and Latifi. And with all of that said and done, I can actually now confirm that Latifi was at 100% set of confidence, but Alex was not. He's been stuck ordering 99, 98. I've been just having to play back and forth with, what is it, just the toe out? Just trying to pinpoint that fine spot. I think I have it now, but I won't know until after FP3 when I get a little more feedback. So with all that said, I'm going to end this practice session and then I'll come back right at the end of FP3. So after FP3, something happened. The TV crashed out, and did I only send out Alex in one run? I wasn't paying attention. Not going to lie at all, I wasn't paying attention. I was figuring out how to get these lights behind me into some nice Mexican colors. With the red, white, and green with a little touch of orange. Yeah. So I wasn't focused at all. Latifi crashed. He damaged both his front wing and his chassis, so I knew right away I wasn't sending him back out for the rest of the session. And with all of that said, at least now they're both up to 100%. Climatization, Latifi's next to none, and Alex is actually pretty good. So with all that said, we're expecting... There's been reports of rain, but I haven't seen any so far, so maybe it'll come in qualifying. So with all that said, let's hit stop and then re-record on qualifying. Okay, so we now have both of our drivers back to their primary engine plans, etc. Like putting them back on engines that aren't about to break down at any second. And yeah, like I said, I think we might get some rain, so we'll have to see. Hopefully it's either at the very beginning or the very end, and we can just time it properly and potentially get into Q2. With all that said, let's get into qualifying. Qualifying, I'm gonna hit pause right in the beginning.
Radio check.
Let's try.
Copy, radio check.
Prediction. So there's gonna be no rain in Q1, so we're likely gonna finish P19, P20. Dang it! Alright. At least that allows me to just do simple measurements of my outlap for future years. Right. So I'm gonna send Alex out at 17:30 and the TV out at 17. Good, neither of them are in traffic, so this recording should still be at least semi-accurate. So, that's 17:30. Took him about a minute 40 seconds, minute and 42 seconds. He went out right at 17, so it'll be a little easier to measure him. Yep, a minute and 42 seconds. spun. Schumacher.
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead.
So ideally at the end I want to release one of the drivers at about minute 45, minute 50. That'll get them across the line at the last second. I'm gonna check this again. Track rubber, it's still saying it's gonna go up at the end, so if it's gonna rain, it's not in this session. Session. So minute 50 and a minute 45. Might go minute 50 and a minute 55 just to be safe. I'm gonna speed this up. As the rest of the cars go. And there. That should get us out just in time. It came out in front of the Hasses. That's interesting. They're gonna be cutting it real close. Let's go on board with Nick here to see if he crosses the line in time. They're gonna be cutting very, very close. Seconds to spare. They both made it. Spin again, Mick. Spin again. Oh, checkered flag, yep. Go back 2 times. Yellow flag in sector 2. Is that signs?
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Magnussen. Uh-oh. Although he should be pretty safe. And Mick also got past us and into Q2. Oh. Once again, we are P19 and P20. Oh, that's painful. The 2 Astons and Danny Rick. So it looks like we've just, at this point, exchanged out Schumacher for Ricardo. And then the slowest 5 have continued, more or less. Verstappen down in P15. What the heck happened with him? That's insane. If, I'm trying to think if he could wrap up the championship in,
The time has come for these drivers to
This
fight it
session,
out wheel to wheel.
Let's see the results of qualifying then. Verstappen still took pole. Perez is right behind him though. Neither of them have penalties. So it looks like it's going to be another two-way battle. What the heck happened to Verstappen in Q1 though? Let's see, anyone? So down near us, a whole bunch of drivers have penalties. So that's something. All right, with that said, I'm going to end this recording now while I come up with a little bit of strategy, and then I will see everyone for the race. Okay, so going into the race now, we can see we have ourselves good starting positions after the other drivers have taken their penalties. We're starting P11 and P12. I've given our drivers a variation of kind of the same strategy as I think this 2 soft stints and 1 medium stint is without a doubt the fastest by at least a good 6-7 seconds compared to if I did like 2 sets of softs to a set of hards or a soft to 2 sets of mediums. I have come up, of course, with a couple of variations depending on safety cars, etc., etc. So I've got my backup plans sorted. I'm going to leave fuel as it is, and I might calculate that out at the end of the race kind of thing for future sessions. With all that said, let's get into the race now.
I don't want to tempt fate, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid.
Mediums.
Here we have Alexander Albon. They'll be starting the race from the bottom. This is it. Here we go with the Mexican Grand Prix.
Yellow.
And it's lights out and away we go.
I forgot about this completely. Let's put them on aggressive. Actually, no. I'm going to keep that balanced because I do not want to touch the fuel. No. And let's go Latifi's view. All right, let's go.
Focus and push.
Copy. Not the old ones on softs, also are Norris and Schumacher.
Nice work.
That one's up into the points. Let's go.
And a new position just gained by Williams. Let's have a look. Now watch this. Here's the moment involving Albon.
Two times. This through here. And we can get to lap 23 for realigning anything, which I think lines up with our pit stops anyways. Settled now. Oh, that everyone seems to be kind of going in position. Albon's trying to overtake Danny. Do it, buddy. Let's go on board with Latifi. He's got the view. Albon with the move. All right, that's what we want to see.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
I think that's the soft tires just have an effect.
Now we see the Williams
he's behind
here.
There. He's just got better grip for a better exit. All right. And Ricardo's fallen away. Let's quickly check everyone's engines after that, after what happened last week.
DRS is enabled.
Verstappen's got a really worn gearbox. Russell's got some engine problems. Okay, so nothing quite as dramatic as what happened in Kodo with Ocon. But Verstappen could have some gearbox issues. Yeah, he's fallen away from Perez.
Ferrari advance the race position. Let's see what happened there. Watch this. There's Leclerc. they get past? Which moves them up a position.
That's alright. Okay. Let's go to signs. Yeah, it's just the Ferrari's just absolutely pushing through the field right now. Go back down to that choke.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's take a closer look. Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Potential thumbnails. That's already around the outside there. Albon's at least holding on to ninth. He has got DRS at this point too, so the DRS train might save him. Oh, as he's making a move on Magnussen. Trying to, at least. Oh, that's awesome. I don't want to go to 4 times because
That's
there
a
is
good
better
overtake
success
for
whenever there's
Alpine. Let's
a
take a
little
look
bit
at the
of
replay.
micromanagement.
Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Oh, he overtook him in the
And there they go, moving up a position.
So while Albon's having a lot of success on the soft tires, Latifi's just absolutely falling away on them. Flying sector 1.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Schumacher.
We can take a look now.
Okay.
Right, watch this. There's
Oh,
Schumacher.
just behind Latifi. That's why he's got a gap behind
That
him
looked
now.
like a very nasty spin.
This Albon's now dropped
Oh,
behind
and
Sainz.
Ferrari just gained a
We're
place.
battling with Magnussen, but it looks like just the battles with Sainz dropped us ever back ever so slightly. Now we can hold on to the back of Vettel. Yeah, this is a big old DRS train up to Latifi. Latifi is the difference. I'm just gonna keep that on neutral. Yeah, dropped down to 14%. That's really low. Albon can stay in this train at this point. I'm wondering when the tires are going to drop off between the differential there. I can't tell if we're losing time on that straight. At the least, we're making it up in these couple corners wherever at the end of DRS zones. Verstappen's just falling back behind Perez. I don't think Perez can win it in this. Whoa! Hamilton takes the lead. Look at that. Let's watch this. Sergio's gonna get it back. Is that Gasly up into second? What the heck? This is an exciting race. If Gasly has passed Verstappen on merit, that's insane.
McLaren gain a position. Here's the replay.
Oh, no.
Watch this.
See
We're
the
looking at Lando
The crowd has
Norris.
caught back up to Latifi. Look at the gap in front of him. Oh, Latifi. You're so slow. This Albon's staying in this DRS train. Helps him out a little bit. Where's the player at? 15. One's our. What's happening?
They've lost control and spun. Let's see what happened there. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
He was just behind Alex. Didn't
They
even really
spun
hold
the
up
car.
anyone.
What
Oh.
a disaster.
No one's pit already, right? No. Uh-oh. Albon's, I think, falling out of the DRS now. Yeah. This is where I think we're finally
Alfa
starting to see the
Romeo
difference in
just
tires.
moved up a place.
Yep, because he lost almost half a second there. That Leclerc is still too far back to do anything. Probably on this next lap though. Let's go into Leclerc's camera. Actually, I hope Leclerc overtakes him right here. He won't though, that's not the smart thing to do. Because here you can get a double DRS and Alex is probably going to drop back a few spots. Exactly what we don't want to happen. Wow, he's actually holding off Leclerc. Would you look at that? Let only one pass. Let only one pass. No! That's not what we want.
Ferrari advance the race position. Let's take a closer
Make
look.
it so you let only
Okay,
one
here's
pass.
the
At least we can
Ferrari.
just hold on and stay within that DRS.
They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work.
It just looks so slow there. It's supposed to take as much of that
That's
corner
going to be
exit
a
as
big
possible.
blow to the team.
Especially when overtaking it. Oh, they're just like, no, cut into the inside. At least up on stand radars. No, Bottas! Why are you trying to overtake there, man? Jeez. No one's trying to help us.
A position gained for Alfa
Granted, why would they,
Romeo.
but
We can
still.
take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
I think that's the same exact move he did to Latifi. Now Alcon, okay. This DRS train isn't even helping now. I think this is the tires just falling off.
Alpine just advanced.
Let's go point forward. There's really no real reason to stay watching up close micromanaging because Latifi's just off in his own world as per usual, and Albon's kind of falling back to the very back of this train. I think he's gonna completely fall away now and get caught up by Norris. Yep. Look how much time Albon's now losing now that he's out of the train. Gasly's holding third. Yeah, they're all on their own train in the top 6, which includes Alonso and Gasly, but not the Ferraris. Not something I would have expected to see. Oh, someone out of spin. Multiple
And
cars
that's the
crash.
lockup. Let's have a
Russell.
look. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up.
How's that multiple cars crashed? Safety car. Oh, there's a Ferrari out. Safety car,
Safety car, safety car.
Lap 15.
Keep delta positive. Stay up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit ignore on both of them.
DRS is currently
That way I can
disabled.
actually open up
DRS is currently
strategy
disabled.
options for both of these guys. Right now, it kind of works to switch to strategy B from the Latifi. box for both of them. Latifi's going on to softs. Albon's going on mediums.
It's a collision! Let's take a look at the replay.
Let's see what else happened. Oh, so something also happened with Bottas, Tsunoda, and Leclerc. Wow.
They've crashed out! Let's see what happened there.
Okay.
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Bottas hit Tsunoda, hit Leclerc. Meanwhile, on the same lap, Russell also locked up. Bottas has a penalty. Russell's standing up. Does he not have a damaged front wing? Bottas has a damaged we should come out ahead of him though, because it's going to take us 10 minutes to get here. This is a mistake from Norris and Schumacher though, that they both stayed out. Almost forgot. Gotta conserve on everything. Perfect, this will catch us right up to the back of the pack, and then we will have the tire advantage over most of the field. Stroll didn't pit, did he? No. ERS is fully charged for Albon. I have a feeling the safety car is going to come in at the end of this lap.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Copy, confirm. Happy to increase pace. Yep, copy. You have the overtake. Copy. No overtaking until the control line. Yeah.
So heads down, focus.
Copy. Push hard. Happy to push hard. Yes.
Reduce the lift and co.
Copy.
So you have Latifi and Bottas caught up? Yes, they have.
And we think you can reduce lift and coast.
It's kind of bunching up.
Okay.
Alcon's dropped.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Latifi overtakes
Here's the
Bottas.
replay. Now we see the Williams here.
Look at that, Nicky. Not something I would have expected to see. There must be the difference in tires. Bottas is on hards. Can probably go to the end from here. I think he'll still be faster than him, even if he goes to the end. Need Albon to actually make some moves.
And there's an overtake from
We've
Williams.
got the tire advantage. There you go, Alex.
Let's take a closer look.
Latifi overtakes
Now
Stroll
we see
too,
the Williams
and the
here.
exact same moves. That's awesome. Oh, Latifi still has to get past him. But I guess they're both making moves on those fresh tires, though.
DRS enabled.
Yep, and I need to go on neutral. Keep pushing on that fuel. Just so they get them to about +5. Latifi's trying to make the move on Ricciardo now. Sector 1. Another person spin in turn 1.
Sounds like someone's locked up. We can take a
Stroll
look
with
now.
lockup on
Now let's
turn
have a look.
17.
It's Lance Stroll. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
I'm just watching Latifi. I think he's gonna try and overtake Ricciardo. Take these softs as long as you can. Album's plan. It almost seems like to run. Pit stop ever so slightly early in the mediums. Let me just album. I like that a little bit better. See, and here's everyone starting to pit. Not that long after the safety car just happened. It's going to be an advantage us. Another couple drivers pit. Let's see if he's still trying to get around Ricciardo. We have both of our drivers at the points right now, though. Now put him unbalanced. Let's play with the strategies. Hope for another safety car around that 46 lap. Let's finish this lap and then I'm gonna hit pause.
Was that a lockup on the track? Let's take a look at the replay.
Now.
Now here we see Max Verstappen. It's a lockup, and
Mercedes
that
is
could be
lucky.
costly.
That Mercedes is lucky. At this point, I think the best thing I can probably do is wait for more drivers to hit, and then hopefully Albon's maybe in the lead of the race, and then I can use Latifi to just hold everyone back. I think that's a solid strategy. Yep. That seems like an idea. Looks like all these drivers are going for the one stop though. Should have a chance against Vettel now.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Vettel's really starting to fall away on those old tires. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be enough to get out of his DRS or anything like that. Stappen, Ocon, Joe. Well, everyone but Hamilton's into the pits. Latifi. It's time! It's time! Latifi is to become a wall. For the rest of his stints, I think. Where's intervals? Woo. Latifi, we're just gonna hold this camera on. Alright, Nikki, we want you to hold the car behind. Holds the car behind. We got both of you in podium positions right now. Slow him up. Multiple cars crashed. Oh no, this is not when we want a safety car. Whereabouts? Schumacher. Safety car. Dang it! Oh, well, Lewis Hamilton's gonna win this race now. Okay. I gotta think. I really have to think now. That's a second safety car. Who's all in that incident? Schumacher's still out. Ricciardo. So it's Ricciardo and Schumacher. Let's come up with my pit strategies right quickly now. Strategy view. I don't know if the mediums can last till the end. Let's check. No, mediums can't last till the end. The hards. Seconds. With everyone grouping up, I think the best thing you can do right now is go on a set of hards and stick to the end. Or hope for another safety car, and then we have an extra set of mediums. Right? So I'm going to do that for both of them. Like it, but it's probably the best option considering we are about to be grouped up. Alright, so let's get both of them pit this lap. Good options, pit this lap. I'm actually going to keep Alex in because I've noticed there's an ever so slight difference. And let's see if we can back up. Yeah. I've already got that settled between the two of you. Hamilton's going to win this this race. 'Cause
Okay,
he's
there's a
gonna
big
come up
crash.
in front.
Copy.
If he stayed out. Even if he stayed out. Is Bottas gonna lead the race? I think Hamilton will still come out in front. Everyone's gonna be on the outside. There's Albon come out. Now to put him in full conserve mode. And let's see if he's improved.
You can afford to drop back.
So from that crash, Ricardo.
Copy.
Oh, I didn't see the crash happen. I'll have to look at kind of the
So Schumacher has pitted.
watch back. Oh, it's saying Schumacher has a penalty, so it must have been his fault. He's getting the penalty put on. So we do have fresher tires than those, but not significantly. It's not going to make a difference, really. Let's just get to the end of the safety car. Yep.
Safety car in this lap, so just prepare for restart.
Copy.
Okay. Let's get aggressive with Nicky. I want, if he can do something to just disrupt the pack, then that's fantastic. Albon wants to go. Albon is ready. He's trying to overtake Russell.
If you've got any pace left, it would be good now.
Yep, okay.
He's just falling in line. There's Magnussen. Albon throws him off. It's been an exciting race so far, though. 2 safety cars already. We're not even halfway through. At least we got Albon in a decent position, I suppose. Why couldn't that safety car have come out like 4 or 5 laps later? We could have had Latifi just hold everyone back. Albon could have came out in a better spot. That would have been amazing. But it's all about the what ifs. Albon's already losing Russell. We're not even gonna get the DRS. Nope. So I believe it opens on this lap.
Use DRS.
Norris will give us a view of Magnussen. They're not opening DRS yet. Maybe it's because that, what is it, the sensor is like before that lap starts. Should get it here. Yep, there's DRS. Magnussen goes on through. So does Norris. Well, Norris almost crashes into the back of Magnussen.
Haas with an overtake. Let's have a look.
Let's get that.
All
Maybe
eyes
we'll
on
get a thumbnail.
Kevin Magnussen here. And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained.
Alex went really wide there. He was giving him space, but he just gave him
Devastated.
so much space. Let's see if Alex tries to dive back up the side of Magnussen. Could have a bunch of trades. Verstappen's really battling with Ocon. Oh, someone went off. Magnussen went off.
They've locked up and gone straight on. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas.
Couldn't handle the pressure.
And there's the lockup. It all...
Oh shoot. A little safer on these tires. Why did Albon fall so far away from Norris? Oh, whatever. Now just don't lose Verstappen. Although he probably will. I'm gonna allow him to go aggressive on this lap just so he can get the DRS off of into the main straight, hopefully. So even now, I don't know if he has it. Oh, he does.
Looks like Aston Martin have
That
just
should
gained
help
a race position. Let's see what happened there. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
Albon's battling with Verstappen. Latifi's battling with Lance Stroll. They are not the same level.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
At least Latifi got it back. Only reason Albon's hanging on to this DRS is because they're all battling each other in the corners, which I can live with
Aston
that.
Martin with a great
It's
play
something.
there.
It gives us
They've
a
moved up a
chance.
place.
Stroll and Latifi are just going to keep on trading.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
I'm not going to bother with those. Uh-oh. We've lost it. We've lost it. I'll let Albon push on these tires for a lap. But I don't think it's going to do anything. Although they are all battling. It's not enough. It's not enough. Settle into our pattern and hope for other people to mess up. That's all we can do at this point. Stroll are still battling. The BS is not BS's, but the stadium section side by side. Magnussen is slowly catching up to Albon. Looks like Latifi's no longer able to trade. Oh, looks like Hamilton's lost his pace. And Sainz and Perez are probably just now going to swap back and forth until the end. This is looking like a chance for Mercedes to win, similar to Mexico in real life. This is Latifi dives down the inside. Excuse me. So we're show us the view.
Let's take a closer look. Now we see the Williams here.
Wow, they look slow.
A bold move indeed, and with that, they've gained a position. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
So it seems like Stroll's consistently able to pass back in that very last DRS zone, but Latifi's just getting him back on the main straight. Okay. Oh, Magnussen and Schumacher are now caught up to Albon. Come on, let's get another safety car. Oh. We're gonna have a painful race, I think, from here on out. So all we can do is just stick to a normal pace.
Is that a new race position for Haas? We can take a look now.
Yep.
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Oh, look at the dual attacking Haas.
Goodness me, there they go, moving ahead of the other driver.
His engine don't sound good. How is... What's going on in Sector 1?
Seems to have been a lockup. Let's
That
take a
was
look
a
at the
lockup.
replay. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel. Well, they've locked up.
Just took himself out. Sorry, he's nowhere near anyone. Alright, so what's happening now?
We've just had a spin. Here's the
Magnussen with a
replay.
spin.
Now just focus on the
Oh, it's
Haas.
right in front of us.
What a spin out.
Didn't really help anyone. Now let's try this again.
Haas with an overtake there.
How is Verstappen's gearbox? It's holding on. Barely wearing down. Schumacher's on mediums? Interesting. Joe's passed. Now I have a feeling we're
Looks
gonna
like
kind of
that
hold
was
these
a position
positions.
gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's have a look. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
We should be ways ahead of Magnussen. He spun himself out. It's unfair that car's just going. Let's wait for him to get back into the right position now.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race
Yeah, not worried
position.
about that stuff. These guys back here. So at the end of this lap, I'm gonna hit pause, record some data.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
We are so slow, we've already fallen away from all the back of them. Alright, happens. So let's continue. Speed it up a bit more. Albon's in the forward zone, and Latifi or Stroll are just battling. Oh, some drivers are pitting. Gone out onto some fresh mediums. That's interesting. Puts Albon kind of right on the back of Russell, although Russell's going to pull away. One of them was Perez. Perez gave up position potentially. Did Stroll pit? So we'll see how fast Stroll catches back. To TV.
I think there's been a lock-up. Let's see what happened there. Now just focus on the hats.
Oh,
And yes, that's the lock-up.
I want him to take someone out of the race.
Is that a lock-up? We can take a look now. Now
Oh, I saw
just
yellow
take a
pop
look
up.
at the McLaren. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
Boom.
The team are really disappointed.
Here's a message. Daniel's back racing. Safety car. We have the safety car. Where's Latifi? That sign's right behind him. So Latifi can't pit. Latifi cannot pit right now. He will get lapped. There's no point in pitting him. Albon, on the other hand, he's not going to gain anything. I said let's
Safety car.
we're going to sit and watch. We're going to sit and watch.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Let's watch what the crowd does. Sign stays out.
Let's take a closer look. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car.
Not Gasly, no! He was doing so good.
You
Oh.
can clearly see the contact
And Alonso
there,
got sacked.
and that caused a lot of damage.
So Alonso is out. Let's see what Hamilton does. Hamilton stays out. Where's Albon? Really far away. Latifi's now at least able to pull away from the group. Stroll 16 seconds behind. I'm gonna pull up the pit options for each of them. Slightly less than 20. He's got a couple sets of brand new mediums that he can put on. 1 second per lap slower. I mean faster. That alone would make up this thing with the pit stop. So let's see if he's gonna pit.
Okay, Nicky, so box.
Box.
Albon. Albon, what do you have? Pit options. We got a set of softs. What? Yeah. We're not in the points right now. Let's give him a chance. Give him a chance to do something.
Okay, box. Okay, box.
That'll stay out. Stroll's within the crowd. Immediately serve and see where Latifi comes out compared to the safety car. That a boy! Albon's gonna be battling with Gasly.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
Sweet! So pretty much automatically we've already beaten Stroll in this race.
Safety car in this lap.
Copy. Happy to push on with the tyres. Got it.
Pushing on, pushing on.
Copy.
Okay, we're happy to push, happy to push.
Copy.
Reduce the
Can do it at
lift
the end.
and
I
go.
would've-
Copy.
Yeah, the
Yep.
safety car is still on too quickly because we should be.
Make sure
with
you
the
do some
pack.
energy.
Copy, copy.
Even Vettel is. I think I'll catch up to him at least. Let's see if we can just off him zone a little bit. I have to just do my best to not forget about him. That's all I can really say. Albon's losing pace at Gasly. Gasly's also on softs. Looks like he might have been on used softs though.
DRS is enabled.
Albon's gonna lap Stroll. At least Gasly's not hit the back of the pack. They just need to hope to not fall away from this DRS train. Albon got the DRS off of Stroll. That's something. That's something. This will give us a double DRS, right? Yep. That'll allow us to catch right up to Gasly. Yeah! That's exactly what we wanted to see. Now we're right in the train. Anything can happen all the way from 8th to 14th. We definitely have the tire advantage compared to some of these guys. Gasly's trying to make a move on Vettel. He's going to be all focused now on Albon. I'm just going to put Latifi in neutral. No chance of rain. Well, there, Gasly's made the move on Vettel. Now it's our turn. Now us. No, don't get out of the slipstream that early. Aggressive, aggressive. Come on, come on. Just that little bit of tire advantage. Vettel's trying to hold on. Go for now. Around the outside, Albon. Come on. Look at this side-by-side battle. All the way through. I think he's finally got it done though. No, Vettel's still there. Holy crap. There we go.
And there's
Move
an
is done.
overtake
Move
from
is
Williams.
done.
Let's take a look at the
That was
replay.
a whole lap.
Now
that
we
was
see
a
the
whole
Williams
entire
here.
lap. They were side by side. That's awesome. Magnussen. Vettel's still there. He's still... I can't really do anything with Albon except watch right now. The fact that it's such a train. Give him a little bit of DRS maybe. Magnussen is falling away from Gasly though. But now he's caught right back up to him. I show my no eyes. Something on one of these laps just to get him past Magnussen. But when and where? That's the question. Keep him in neutral for now. Gasly's getting around Russell. Push outside this corner. This will get us around on Magnussen. Turn him on. There we go. Moved on.
I made a mistake.
Here's the replay. Now watch this.
Beautiful.
Here's the moment involving Albon. And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible manoeuvring.
Nice.
The team watching on and clearly loving that.
Yellow flag goes on the
Looks
TV.
like there's been a lockup. Let's see what happened there. Now let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
No damages. That's alright, Albon. You just gotta stay on the back. Oh, Russell held off Gasly.
Okay, 5 laps to go.
You just need to hold on to this group. I think the tire advantage is gone at this point. Gasly trying to make moves though. I want them to cause an accident. Oh, who's pitting? Schumacher. We're 1 spot out of points. We're 1 spot away from points. Okay. Okay. This just got interesting. Points! That's points! That's sweat!
It's a crash, and it's more than one car. Let's have a look.
Is that Gasly that
Watch
crashed?
this. We're looking
Oh,
at
I think it
Lando
was again.
Norris.
Gasly locked up and took out
And
Norris.
there's the hit. and it's crystal clear who
Oh,
was in the
Gasly
wrong
with
there.
multiple lockups in the same race. Is that safety car? Nope. Gasly's moving, and so is Norris. Magnuson's right on the back of us. Okay. So you just need to make sure
Okay, reduce
we
lift and
not
coast.
lose the DRS.
Yes, okay.
We have a chance at points. He's trying to overtake him! Don't give Magnussen a chance. I did not expect to score points again this season. Oh, Mexico's giving us a chance. Overtake him. Oh no, never mind, never mind, never mind. Don't overtake him. Harvest, 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 harvest. It's neutral. Back down to harvest. Yep, okay, cool. Ah, he's caught up to Joe. Just watch the fuel now. By a long margin too. Attack.
Let's close this gap.
Okay, copy.
I'm not gonna do anything with that fuel. I don't want to take a chance. I'm running out of
Check the DRS.
Yes.
We want to leave court, please.
Copy.
This is points. That's points.
Drop the flag.
Oh, that's been a while.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, copy. Nice job. Nice job.
That's a
Go
great
now.
race for us. That is a great race for us. Well, if we had done nothing, we would have been nowhere. We would have been probably around P12 if we had to stay on those hard tires. That's awesome.
That would be checkered flag. Checkered flag.
I think there's still something we're missing.
I think there's still something you're missing, Nikki. Yeah, the whole team
What a
could be happy
pleasure it
about
was
that.
to watch Alex Albon on the track, and an amazing result to match.
I'm surprised this is the animation for when they do well, because I think Latifi did the exact same thing.
A very impressive showing today for Williams.
Yes, there's definitely cause for celebration here. This team can take anything that's thrown at them and come through.
Yeah, Vettel may have gotten 1 point in the last race,
With
but
the
we
race
got 2
wrapped
in
up,
this race.
The team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
Coming up in the next round is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix as we head to Brazil. Join us next time at Interlagos.
Sergio Perez wins the race. So there's 2 races left. And he's got a 45-point gap to Leclerc. So that means Verstappen is out of the championship. It's now down to Leclerc and Perez, I think. Yeah, that's a 54 gap. So yeah, the most he can get is 52. So Verstappen is out of the championship. It's between Leclerc and Perez now, and it's looking like it's going to be Perez. Constructors. There's an absolute most, let's say, of 52, 80 points difference. So it's not wrapped up for the constructors yet, but it pretty much is. Let's see, as Haas has actually overtaken McLaren. Any other moves in the drivers? Nope, we made up 2 points, but we're not. I don't expect us to catch Lando. Looks like we're gonna beat Mick though. That was a great race. That was a great race. So yeah, running back quickly through the order. Podium, Perez, Sainz, and Hamilton. This could have been a Hamilton victory, but he just didn't have the pace. Ocon with a great race. Verstappen with a really, really poor race. I think that could just be held down to reliability issues. Bottas with a great race. Zhou with a great race. Gasly with a really poor showing after really strong starts at a race. Latifi's just slow. Stroll's just awful. Fernando, I do not know what happened with him. I didn't see what happened actually. I might have. Oh, I think Gasly took him out. Yeah, Gasly took him out. Ricardo got taken out by Schumacher, and Leclerc and Tsunoda, I believe, both got taken out by, I want to say, Schumacher also. Yeah, with all that said, I'm going to end this episode, and until next time, thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm going to record this little in-between bit just because there is some work that's going to happen. Okay, I think. So we got manufacturing, no, scouting completed on JP from Red Bull, Colapinto, and Leclerc. So 2 drivers and 1 mechanic. New ATR period starts today, so we're gonna plan that out for the remainder of the season. That's just all the race things. Yep, we had a fantastic race in Mexico. Yeah, so let's go to car parts development. I'm gonna continue to research. Rear wing design or research project is already in progress. What's already in progress? For 4 more days. And let's see. Facilities, design centers. Okay, so pretty shortly we're gonna be able to do 3 in a short period, but right now we can only do 1. I think. Yeah, because 1's ongoing, and then 1 will end up 4 days in the next one, and then I'll basically be able to start 2 very, very, very shortly. So I'll be essentially having 3 things going. And how many days I have until the end of the year? 30 and 31. So I got 61 days. So start some research. Let's look at what's allowed right now. Summary, 30 days. Cool. Summary, 50 days. So that one's going to take longest, 50, 40, 75. So we can't do anything with the underfloor. 25. So I'm trying to plan this out so we can use both instances. So all of the ones that are like 30 days or less. This one's 30, so chassis. Maybe avoid the front wing. Side pods. something with the rear ring already going on. So I'm wondering if it's the lowest one's 40 and 25. That's over 60. I think the chassis is a good one to start with. I'll group the chassis and suspension together, and then yeah, chassis and then suspension, and then when I get the other two that open up, I can probably pick 2 of these 3. So yeah, let's do the chassis right now, which will affect top speed, acceleration, and engine cooling. Let's just open up this other page so I can get an idea of what I should be looking for ideally. How is our engine cooling compared to everyone else's? Bottom. Oh, yeah, this is what I should be looking at. Engine cooling. Compared to our closest competitor, compared to our top So I'm going to be able to do 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to be able to complete 4 projects over this next ATR period, so I want to split them up evenly. So 84, I'll be doing 21 hours there. What's 6.3 divided by 4? 1.575. So I'll give them 1.5. Let's just get this back open. Yeah, 1.5. Research focus. And we really need to be focusing on. Let's take a look. That goes to 0.43, 41, 40, and 41. So the big things we're affecting is okay. Balanced. Do race performance. Makes a big difference in cooling though. You know what? As long as we're over 50% in cooling, we need to be optimizing race performance. That needs to be the focus. Yeah. So we'll do this. All we should do is really record the differential. What's the summary? 35 days. I thought this was supposed to be 30 days. What the heck? Continue. So engineers. I want to split them up evenly. Yeah, that gets it down to 30. So yeah, let's put 3 engineers on that. Yep. Cost of the cap. It's literally barely anything in the cost cap. Cool. Let's organize some scouts. So we just finished scouting on 2 drivers and 1 race mechanic. Let's continue to do that. Let's see if there's anyone else interested. Not interested, not interested. Nope, nope, nope. And then I believe all of these guys are yes. But I just want to continue to collect some more data. I don't want to look at younger guys, so I'm gonna look at Russell. Let's filter this out. turn. Scout level. Scout pilot. So we want to scout Russell and Esteban. Still looking at potentially hiring a race mechanic. Actually, let's use this head of arrow. What does he need help on? Alessandro. 84, 89, 80, 82, 80, 81. He's pretty good across the board, so I'd say DRS or high speed. Give it high speed. I think that's where he needs it. Yeah. It's engineers, so skip key step. Let's continue to look at engineers. Oh. But if you're done, that's scouted. Apply and turn. We'll be looking at the youngest guys. Just looked up one Red Bull. Let's see. Any of these other ones interested? Yeah, but they're lower level, so I'm not interested in them really. Let's look at Hubert. Scouting done. Facilities, nothing looks like it's needing to be done. I want to save money for the off season because I don't know what we're going to be doing. Because otherwise, I would put in money right now to upgrade the wind tunnel again. All good there. Calendar. Let's go to November. Be done there. Research complete on the very big. So that's when we'll be starting the next research project. And then this day is we'll be starting a further one. And then we'll continue to scout some more people before ending off this episode. Board confidence check in, good. Still working on that chassis? Yes, they are. Continue. Rear wing research complete. And manufacturing complete on chassis. So I want to build one more chassis. Manufacture one at a normal rate. Development, new project, research. So, how many days do we have left on the year now? So, about 55, roughly. So let's find 2 projects that take the most time and start with them. Summary, 50 days, yep. Front ring and rear wing will take a lot of time. 40 days for side pods. And suspension is what we're going to be doing once we finish off the chassis. So I'm thinking front wing or rear wing. What does the most difference? Let's focus on the front wing. That's most crucial. Wind tunnel hours at 21, and I'll give this one 6. Research focused. Do we want to focus on the low speed or the high speed? Where are we looking like we're going to be struggling? Low speed or high speed? I think we kind of need to focus on the high speed. I think that's the most important part. I want to use this as a chance to help. What makes a big difference with the dirty air? So it looks like, yeah, it's really focused between the two of them. I'm just looking to see what affects what the most. I'm torn. I'm really torn between the two of them. So what I think I'll do, because it looks like it'll split the middle of them, I'll do something like that. Because we need help on both. That'll give us a mix of everything. Sweet. Continue to development center, 57 days. Need to definitely improve on that. Give them another 3 engineers. Yeah, 3 engineers, and then when I start the next project, I'll give them 4. Email, research complete, change. Yep. I was already ahead of that. Mission design center is done. Visit the design center. Cool. So that will allow me to, I believe, develop another part. Perfect. Let's just check my calendar real quick for days. So we've taken off 6. So about 55 days. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 55. Yeah, 55 days ago. Yep, okay. Cars, car development, big project, research. We know not underfloor. What is the biggest difference between the two of these? 7, 4, 2. This affects the corners more. This one affects more of the straights. And cooling. I want to attack the corners a little bit more, I think. I think that's where we're going to be really struggling. So yeah, let's go for... Yeah, these ones all have 1. Let's go for another one on the rear wing. So let me fix that. Right. Going with the rear wing. So again, let's split this down to 1.6. Which leaves 1.6 remaining. And 21 hours on this. Search focus. Balance. Oh, let's pick between low speed and high speed again, so let's see what it does. Low speed just goes really high there. High speed does that, brings up the drag reduction. So we'll bring up the drag reduction a bit. And I want to focus more on the high speed. I'm going to do something along the lines of this. Development settings. That's just not quick enough. Give them the remaining engineers. Let's go. Continue on. Scouting complete. Email Pierre Hamlins. So that's engineer. So let's scout another engineer. Oops. Scout key staff. This engineer, filters applied. Yep, he's doing that right now. Let's get Christopher Hayes. Favorites. More as a B on curve. So he's leading by a championship by 44 points. So he can win the championship in this race if he. What's it going to take for him to win the championship? Leading by 44 points. If Leclerc wins and gets the fastest lap, that'll put him up to 341. So if Perez finishes second, that means he's won the championship, and Leclerc would have to win and take the fastest lap. Oh, they've got development points. Let's check what I should be giving to them. TV, development points. I'm wondering if this is just from the save before, because I felt like I had done this. Yes, I had. Albon, what did I give him? I gave him cornering. Chair, what did I give him? I want to say I gave him adaptability. Drivers. Turn. They're still being scouted. I think I gotta wait one more day. Times 3, yep. Bird scouted. Esteban and George are scouted. So let's go back to drivers. Scout some more drivers. Yeah, let's go. Scout Jahan. Pietro. Engineering. Not really any good. Alright, let's go to the age filter. These guys not scouted. Looking at these 4 guys then. None of which are interested. No, let's look at the card first. And then that will end off this episode. Thank you for watching, and this is gonna. Well, actually, I'm ending off a previous episode because I'm recording it at the same time. This is actually probably going to be right at the start of the next episode. See ya!